I'm Sara Stern. I'm CEO of Outreach Healthcare. It's in New York. It's an organization that was founded to assist patients with their healthcare needs. We advocate and cure manage for patients from the time they get diagnosed with the disease until, unfortunately, sometimes hospice care. We also are a creator of healthcare in a sense where there is none. We create and fill the void in underserved communities so that patients can access healthcare in a good way where they have it locally. I wanted to speak, and I think it would be unwise of me not to say how I really got my head start into the healthcare field. It would only be it wouldn't be a whole story if I don't say exactly where this really originated. And I actually put my father's picture right behind me with Dr. Simon Parisier. He's right here, and Dr. Simon Parisier is a hero. He had started Manhattan Pioneer Hospital. He is a clinical professor today, and he was a very good friend of my father. My father was a dynamite of a person. He was a refugee of World War II. Unfortunately, he was a child of the Holocaust, and his parents and grandparents, and so my grandparents and great-grandparents perished in Auschwitz. So the only thing that I had left were my parents. Thanks God they did survive. My father came here through Ellis Island and started doing what he was able to do, which was sew a garment. He turned that into big business, but he never forgot people out there that were in need. The fact that he was needy during the war and the fact that he almost died by the mustard gas of the Auschwitz flames, he decided to give back. And by giving back, he was the first creator of a federal qualified health center in Brooklyn, New York. I was a young kid, I was a teenager when he took me up to Albany to speak to government about creating healthcare for the refugees. They had language barriers, they had barriers in accessing care, and this was his dream, to be able to give to them in their times of need. That's how I got my head start. I was 15 years old when I assisted my father in making this happen, the Federal Qualified Health Center. It became a passion of my life to give to the needy, to create services, and to this very day, this is still what I've been doing. So it's 30 years plus of healthcare and giving. Unfortunately, my father passed away from ALS. It's been 18 years. It led me to believe more so how important the need for people out there, even people that are not directly in the medical field, to think about how we can assist others that are able to give in making things happen. ALS is one of the diseases that doesn't have a cure, and so is cancer. So when Fight Cancer Global called on me to come through and make sure that we try to do whatever we can in our neck of the woods here so that others out there can come together globally as a world effort to fight cancer, I was in. And this is something I feel is an honor. I thank David from Fight Cancer Global that assisted me in making sure that we get our message out. I'm very concerned about cancer. It's been so many years of hospitals and patients out there, and we still don't see the end of it. And I wish I will be part of the day that we can say that cancer is no longer here. But as we sit here today, we need everybody out there to assist in our efforts to make sure that cancer is in our past.